FBI, man. It's your boy JB about to wake it on up. And we about to have a conversation that been sparked back up on the internet. A lot of people been talking about it. Um, give my thoughts, my experience with it. Didn't watch too many videos about it, but I'm gonna speak on how I feel about that situation and how you would think most grown men or people in that situation should feel, but they don't. Um, So I'm gonna give y'all a little time to get up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? We about to just might not be popular, or it's how people think it should go or say it should go, make rules, but rules are to be broken. And then my situation with it, I never thought it was our politics. That might have changed. As running black card. Um, and then again, I don't even know if it was because I didn't hear about it. But now that I'm getting out and it's been what today been over 15 years, 13 years. Didn't know about it, didn't hear about it. But I hear all ones and twos is 50-50 yards. Some people saying it's not. And I'm just about to, give my thoughts on that situation. Because it truly doesn't make sense. Unless you're scared, I would say, a lot of people put that, well, I was on level four, as a being like they did ones, and which it's more structured, but then also that makes it even more beneficial. But then if it go down kind of different way. But then you can say in the dorm living it could get worse. So it just is what it is, different spots, different places. But if you don't have that much time and you're looking at 2-3 years, uh, me, I didn't hear about this. Would I've done that? Maybe. But now I look at it back now, like, oh, that's stupid. No, I'm trying to get to my kids, trying to get home. To me, I got a sock on somebody. And I went to fire camp. They had steaks, real alcohol. It was just totally different than the yard. You know what I'm saying? That freedom. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's good with it? That freedom of not having nothing locked. You could even have your girl meet you in the desert somewhere if she could get there. And it was just a whole different atmosphere, man. And to say, get that up and go get some more points and stay your ass over here in the pen with us, because this is what we said. I would have had a problem with it. Nah, I ain't staying on no yard. Can't eat good. Make the most money you can make in a penitentiary, steaks and buffets, salads. You had to work and walk and get in shape and do some things that some people, you're lazy. If you was lazy, you wasn't really trying to do, but it was way better. You know what I'm saying? So if that was a 50-50 and somebody said, well, you can't go. You can't go. I would have said, oh yeah, appreciate it. Thanks. I'd have said, shit, well, you got me. I ain't, bye bye. I would took off on him. You feel me? Um, but yeah, I think it's kind of doesn't make sense just off the fact that you should want your people to go home, even if you got a long time. Go ahead, get out there, get right, do right to bring your ass back. Now, if you got 5, 10 years back more, then I'm thinking, okay, yeah, you gotta probably not do that because you politicking for real. You're gonna be there for a while. Somebody just going through there, a couple years, go home, and unless you have those type of charges. Appreciate it, girl. Y'all like, subscribe, comment, do all the stuff. Now, I'm not a gym teacher, man. I wouldn't mind though. I'm athletic and I like the youth, you know what I'm saying? So that would be a cool little gig, but nah, I'm not a gym teacher. I don't know if you can be with felonies, you know what I'm saying? Uh appreciate it. Thank you. Y'all make sure y'all like. But it's kind of contradicting yourself, and then like I said, it was probably the other race situation. And I was in Tehachapi probably in '04, or no, like '06, '07. Um, no, I just left mine maybe a month ago because I relocated, but I will have one. I will have one. Appreciate the like and subscribe. That's what's up. That's what's up. Salute. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Um, And I seen they try to do the play. If you ever been to reception, you got to be in there 23 hours and you get out one if you lucky of the day. So you're in a cell, just you in the cell. It's terrible. They give me out, say I can go to the gym. This is reception. And they try to put me on a bunk with a Southsider. And the people wasn't having the black Southside. No, I'm hell. We can go up. I'm tired of that cell. I'm going crazy here. It's my first time. I ain't really know the significance of it. Shit, why you can't be on the same butt? But that's not how I go. But I seen them trying to do the 50-50 thing, do the change the politics, and it wasn't the South Side, unless they just went into it. It was the administration was pushing for that, and maybe after the administration pushed for it, and they came and talked to the reps of certain races or whatever, they might have went through with it. You feel me? But I don't think that the race started that. That was an administration thing, to my belief. You feel me? Nah, don't. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and all the stuff is this, man. Uh, we about to be getting more lives popping, interacting with the folks, with talking about contact stuff on the YouTube. But it's been a big thing, and I think Jack was saying 50-50 is plenty of that in the streets. So why would you go there and change? There's more rules, this other stuff. But if it's gonna keep you in jail, yes, I was. I've been there a couple times. If it's gonna keep you in jail, I would go against that, and I would stand on that. Now, some people they can't do that. They gonna be nervous, like, hey, if you're bad, they gonna do something. They gonna, and it is politics and it's certain things. But if you telling me I couldn't go to fire camp and get less time, I was 80%, so mine wasn't less time, but it was just the benefits of eating good, working out. They had weights, had pool tables, no locked doors. It was different. You know what I'm saying? Um, the charges I had, my last charges was a felon with firearm, to pen for burglary, robbery, and some of it was BS. One of it had to do with my first baby mama, and and I lived there, so But at the time, I ain't know I fight this, and the judge was like, if you don't do this, you gonna get the max time, and I ain't really know too much about it. Even though I've been doing juvenile, I've been doing time for a while, but that's out now. Yeah, yeah, it's over with the toughness and out hanging with dudes and dumb shit. Yeah, yeah, I'm too old for it now, but that's why it's better ways to situation, because it do cost you, and it do take a lot from you. Um, if you're not living the right way and you out here playing, you can't get that time back. You know what I'm talking about? No, I'm talking about. But yeah, it was just a 50-50 yard thing, man. It's kind of stupid. And it is for more to the people that got a long time. And they misery love company. They don't want, you can't go home and just stay, 'cause you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? And that, like I said, that was the other race shit. Appreciate it. That was the other races politics, and now it seemed like you gotta follow suit, because it sounded like the brothers, y'all don't really do that. Y'all in there with this and that and this and that, and real recognize real. And if it's some weirdo people, they even look different, they act different. You kind of tell. So as long as you don't play with me, I stay away from your ass. Do my time, work out, play my cards, hang with, ride with who I be around, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? My cousin is a police officer. He says he almost all the people he arrested wants to end here. Yeah, nobody like going to jail. Yeah, I got a cousin that's a highway patrol too. Just he what maybe 5 years ago he just started that. Yeah, that's cool. I wish that it wasn't frowned on. Shit, it would have been better being one of them than being in there. You know what I'm saying? But it shouldn't change anyway. Like it's a lot different when it comes to certain situations, politicking like that, because 50-50 yards wasn't a thing. Now in California, most of the yards is PC. Most of the yards is bad. Um, so it's just different, you know what I'm saying? And the politicking thing is kind of, when you think about it, okay, yeah, staying with your race, doing that, it stopped a lot of BS, but then it has a lot of BS with it. So they did that, and you can see all the races playing basketball together, just being human instead of being so racist. I don't see it being a bad thing, but if that's how they run the pen and that's how it go out here, and you gotta abide by it, then that's what it is. But 50-50, man, I'm not gonna get off. If they send me to a pen, I've never known. that you had to get off just because it's a level 1 or 2. So I don't really know how the whole 50-50 thing go. But I heard some people say it's all 1 and 2 levels. It's all fire camps and all that. And I just can't see doing more time, all that, and getting more trouble just to reach the 3 or 4 with the killers and and all the politics are to be good, considered good. So, but like I said, it wasn't a thing when I was in there. But then I hear now that shit they've been doing it or they've been trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I thought it was just bad yards and good yards when we was in there or when I was in there. Y'all like y'all subscribe, do the stuff. It's just man, holla at your boy. But the whole shit is bozo shit, and nobody care about politics like that unless you in here. You know what I'm saying? So the streets, even though a lot of people were chiming in on it, like, well, man, you talking all that tough, and he was in there making all them gangster rap songs, and he's 50-50. And I think if you ain't never really been through it or really been to prison, you kind of don't understand, don't really know, and you just going with what people is saying, and some people making it look like a certain way. Even the full dubs or whatever. I heard him say that's the difference between a dropout and this and that and a PC, but they say he PC. So it's like it's a whole lot of contradicting itself when it comes to that shit. And then it's selective politics. And if they saying that it's 50-50 in the streets and some people got homies that they know that's bad and did this and do that and that's no good and got them different kind of them bad charges, um, and that's true. You know what I'm saying? It's true, but yeah, I would tell my homies, and I never heard nothing from none of the homies or nothing like, "Oh, you went to fire camp? You know, you that's bad. You can't do that." So I didn't. Shit, I said, man, that was some good time. Just because it was an adventure and it was something different, and we was fighting fires and we was eating big old steaks and good food, and that day in the pen, if you ain't eating the spread or making the spread, ain't got no money, boy. You hungry, you hungry for sure. I said, man, and I shit, what do prison guards do? Um, what do you mean by that? They walk around and they call count and transfer people. Like, what do you mean? Was they like scandalous or was they whooping on people? Or I don't know what you mean by that. They was doing their job for the most part. Did you have assholes and all that? Yeah, but some of them, most of them was cool because they know they want to go home. And especially if you're dealing with somebody that ain't got nothing to lose, and you know it's all about respect with the inmates and the guards. So they just pretty much doing their job unless you was the right ones. Yeah, I had a couple. I had a couple. I didn't get tested too much, and I wasn't around it, but I played basketball and a lot too, because that's my thing. I like to hoop, and there'd be a lot of fights there. But we almost went down one time, but I ain't getting too many squabbles because ain't nobody. It was no reason to. You know what I'm saying? And then when it had to go, yeah, for sure. But yeah, I got in a few. Even at camp, I had to go back to the yard and get changed from camp for getting down with some dude named Africa from Oakland. Not put him to bed over the trash. You had to pick him up and put him back in his thing. But we didn't have no cells, so I couldn't sleep that night because if he came with a banger, or, you know what I'm saying, I kind of shut his eyes, some shit like yeah, he had a big old thing on him, so he had to go thing. So they did some little PC snitching move and try to take off when we was going to line. But yeah, it wasn't no sales, and you could just walk in and out and go wherever. So I was like, I couldn't sleep. I thought he might come get me, boy. Yeah, but not to glorify that, but yeah, you got to get in on some respect, disrespect. It happens sometime, but I didn't have too many fights. I'm not gonna be like certain people on here, like, yeah, I had to fight all this, you know, and it go like that though in LA County, but in the pen, it don't really go like that. But yeah, I had a few, nothing major, but yeah, that shit dumb though. Hey, you got to get more time to go to be around criminals. These criminals is better. What's certain charges is frowned upon, not just by prisoners, but by civilians and everybody, because that's some stuff you don't do. You don't beat up grandmas. You don't take the cat. Just certain things is all bad. You feel me? That's different. But if you didn't know no better, you would think 50-50 yards is it'd be some gangsters or you got some whoop whoop, and they'd be some tough guys, and then it'd be right with them, standing next to them, it'd be some people that's predators and have bad charges. And it was shit. I don't know. Like I said, it wasn't considered that then, but now I look back, that's what if that's what they're saying, then that was a 50-50 yard. If you can't, if it's a camp yard or it's a 1 or 2, that's a 50-50 yard. Uh, but I wouldn't tell nobody. Now, if you got 5 years or better, are you gonna be there for a while? Then that's when that kick into play. I think something like you see, it's like a bathroom. It's like a bathroom with two bunks, and you and your room, Sally. If y'all both gonna be together up, it's gonna be no room. You know what I'm saying? Work out. You gotta. Yeah, it's no room. It's a sink of toilet. It's look like the ones you've seen. If you've seen any prison movies, Shawshank Redemption or however you say it, lockdown. Certain prison movies. The toilet with the sink. The look, and it's small as shit. Small as shit. It's not fit for nobody, not even a kid. It's crazy, but yeah, that'll mess with your mental too. Them cells is not nice, not nice at all. But yeah, I said, hell with that. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to get out now if I have to fight, because in prison you hear all these stories. Oh man, they be talking you out and taking it, and oh you better not be busted. Oh, you can't turn nothing down, and some of that stuff is true, but the way that they said a lot of it is like just respect, you mind your business, and ain't too extra and messing up program. Yeah, you could watch TV. Not messing up program, not losing people money, or you ain't got these drug debts. A lot of people can't handle doing time, so they get drug, and then people can't send the money no more. And then you owe somebody, they about to get on you. You know what I'm saying? But just they make it sound a lot more than what it is. But yeah, it go down, and it is a dangerous place. But when you got respect and you be on your shit, and people know you can't play. If they could play with you or not, you could tell. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, you could tell who ain't going for it. You're like ready to really die for it and really kill for it. So, you know. So the 50-50 yard thing, as long as you go do your time and ain't got nothing on your jacket and don't let no bust or shit happen to you, I can't tell nobody not to do it. I'm 42. Just turned 42 in February. Getting old. But yeah, a lot of wasted time trying to be tough and prove shit to people that ain't worth proving nothing to. And then you had this name and you had this shit popping for you, but it really don't mean that much. When you go in there, people forget about you, except maybe your mama, if you got a girl, maybe, but most of the time she ain't sticking around. So yeah, shout out, salute, man. Happy belated. Hope you had a good one. 25 was a good age. That was the age. Yeah, I've been doing county time. That's the first time I went to the pen. I was 25 when I was uh, sitting on the guard. And I went one more time after that, but you think you'd be calmed down. 25 should be a good. I mean, you still like to hang out, party, and learning about yourself, but should be more mature at that age. You about to damn near hit 30, but I didn't. I was turned up. I was turned up, and I ended up going back one more time, probably like 28. But yeah, I've been out for a long time, but I just think that it's bullshit when somebody expects you to stay in prison because it might be somebody that's has bad charges that's there trying to get into the police academy. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Um, that was frowned upon. Um, but now that I look back, as long as you ain't a piece of shit police, just like I'm not a piece of shit inmate, I don't see it being a problem. Um, you treat everybody just right and don't abuse your authority because a lot of them do that. So that's why it's a thing. But if I would have been able to switch that instead of being in the cell to someone who's, uh, you know, being the police officer, I don't, they told our community that was out. You can't do that. You just, that's bad because they don't really care about us. But if you don't get nobody in there that can change that, then shit, you got to deal with the same situation. Which we see, some of the officers that look like us too be just as grimy, if not more. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so it is what it is. But yeah, good luck with that, man. Wish you the best. Um, Dangerous job, but don't seem that hard of a job either. It seems pretty kick back unless them times when something really, really going in, and then you still got the power and the people to should be able to be good. You know, yeah, it ain't a bad gig at all. Especially, I think you got to work in like the jails or the prisons before you get to hit the street. And they say it's like them being locked up too because they be in there a lot. They got to do a lot of time in there, but they also shit. They don't do nothing. They sit in a bubble, watch shit, and press buttons here and there, and then walk and what's count and come maybe check out the facility or the unit or the whatever here and there. But boy, that shit they look like they get paid pretty good to not do nothing. But then in the streets, you gotta do a little bit more. That's it. They probably make that every couple weeks, but more. But because they get a lot of overtime. Because they do doubles. Like they be there. They do like 16 hours or shit. They do like. That's why I say they be tired and it's not. They need more workers and all that because they do 16 hours. It's like they go home and shit, take a nap and come back and do a whole another 16. You know what I mean? That's why they say they locked up too because they be in there a lot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think if you got time to get better time, not to deal with bullshit politics, and like they say, you always gonna hear the brothers run different politics. It ain't just like this and like that. But if you could do better time and even get time off and fire camp, man, we was out in the streets. It wasn't even like prison. You know what I'm saying? So I would tell somebody if you make a mistake and you gotta go do time, don't. Why would you make it worse? Why would you want to stay in there more? Then, hey man, you gotta go do this. See, they do that to those pussies and them scary motherfuckers that think like, cause I know some level foes that was nothing on my level, but I ain't never hit a level four, and nor would I lie and make it seem like, oh yeah, I was up there with this and that. Um, a lot of them people were scary and let motherfuckers tell them what to do. I mean, it's somewhat you have to listen and go by what's going on, but some motherfuckers, crash dummies, torpedoes. Hey, do this, and they be like, "Oh shit, I gotta do it, or I'm gonna," And yeah, but sometimes you don't stand on your business and being a man, motherfuckers ain't gonna play with you like that. So it's all on you too. How you want to do your time, what type of person you is. And when the first time I went, shit, I was up there with my boy Swiggly Lane, but we was acting, we was turned up, banging on breakfast, like whoop 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 whoop, and but ain't nobody gonna tell me what the fuck to do. Uh, I didn't. I don't care. Out the ordinary shit. Now, regular programming shit you gotta do, and certain stuff is what it is. But and sometimes it's people that you know, they know you scared and they play off. They go off of weakness. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, you gotta do this. You gonna do this. And, the motherfuckers that is scary. They going, I'm getting off. I can't. They gonna get me. I stick this motherfucker. Tell me what to do. I gotta survive. I gotta live. And then they end up doing a lot of time or catching more charges, or just it's been people that been in prison and only had a couple years, and then did some shit and they ain't never coming home. So, I wasn't finna be that. And luckily it wasn't that. Cause you gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, 50-50, man. Mind your business, respect, do your thing. I don't see it being a big deal. Now, other races, that was their politics. So if now the brothers is following suit and thinking they gotta do it too, shit, more power to them. I ain't gonna be go back, so I don't give a damn. But I just speak on my truth about it and let it be known. Like, yeah, I see some YouTubers saying 50-50, you did that, you was a buster, you know good, you can't woo woo. Uh, yeah, but it's selective politics because a lot of motherfuckers are saying that they can't fuck with a nigga, so it don't even matter. Cause I wish a motherfucker would tell me I ain't no good because I went to fire camp and saving houses and cutting line and you because I want to lift weights and eat better and be like in a whole different setting than a real prison yard, then I ain't no good. You can kiss my black ass, like you know what I'm saying. And I'm gonna run you. I'm gonna run whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think it's just more like want to keep you at the bottom, want to keep people messed up. You already in a messed up situation, you gotta mess it up some more. And fuck that. You can't get out of your 16 with have. You ain't getting that 8 months or going home in 13 months or something like that. Nah, come on here and get them good too. So hopefully you do something and catch some more time because he got whooped on real good. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's not homies, that's not wanting to see your people do better. That's want to see your people in the same fucked up position as you or worse because you got a chance to just keep your shit clean, stay out the way, and do better time and have more freedoms and programs. Shit, unless they tell you, because it goes against California politics to be in a yard and playing and mixing. That's PC when everybody can do together and all that, which I don't see that being such a bad thing. But since that's not how our prison term went, from since it's been popping. Um, I wouldn't get down like that. I keep it on that type of timing. But saying you can't go to fire camp or if you're on level 1 or 2 and niggas can go play golf and do a little bit more freedom while you got to do this time. Oh shit, son, y'all got me fucked up. um, and like I said, they was just working on it when I was in there. They was trying to get it like that, but the inmates wasn't. They wasn't letting that slide. They was like, "Nope, you ain't doing that. Nope, you can't." You know what I'm saying? Because then all comes down to it. You know, they just watching motherfuckers. The inmates is the one who runs the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. Cause they'll just watch for a minute and go back where they doing and sit in their bubble and shit or sit in their tower. You feel me? So, but yeah, they making it seem like it's all bad. You bad. You ain't shit. If you went to the fire camp or 50 video, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe you gotta use your head, use your brain, and make the best out of a bad situation. You know what I'm saying? Because some of that thinking, which most people come in with that thinking, like, motherfucker, play me, I'm gonna kill him. Boy, ain't nobody taking my ass. They all die. You know what I'm saying? The way they be talking, if you ain't big, you pump like, nigga, what? That ain't happening. That ain't happening, Captain. So, you know what I'm saying? But in reality, it's like, make the best out the situation. You don't bring no shit to me. Why? You know what I'm saying? Use your brain. Shit. Do I want to do my time or do I want to catch time? You know what I'm saying? Do I want to just be in here for 3 years or 2 years? Or shit, some of people get out 8 months, 13 months. You know, just a little turnaround. Which that's a long time for motherfuckers that ain't really do a time. You be like, damn, I gotta be in there for 8 months, 13 months. Uh, would you want to do that, or do you want to play around and listen to some motherfuckers that don't give a shit about you, and most of them mad because they got to do the long time and not never come home? Like shit, nigga wasn't playing with me like that. Nigga, I'm going, oh, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Well, if our cat got steaks and big TVs, and what? There's no sales. You get to walk outside. And what? Your bitch can come see you in the cut. What? Sign me up. Sign me up. And nobody was telling at the time, like, you know what I mean? Oh, you know you bad. It's um, I think only people that can't escape. So it might have people with bad charges there, but certain things you couldn't get fire camp, like if you tried to escape or do certain things. But I didn't know. And shit, I'm glad I didn't, because I'm being young and dumb, I probably would have been trying to oh shit, I can't do nah, yeah, do your time, go home, man, and try never to go back because it's easy to get in trouble, but it's hard to get out and stay out. So y'all like up, subscribe, comment, do all the stuff. It's your man, it's your boy JB. You know what I'm saying? About to wake that shit up. You know, keep it 100% authentic. You know what I'm saying? Real deal, Holyfield. And sometimes you got to go against the grain or not go with the popular demand or go with, you know, blind leading the blind. You know what I'm saying? Following and just doing what everybody else do because that shit is just what they do. Hell nah, you know. Mm-mm. That's that's not how it go. Some things it has to be like that. But shit, I wish motherfucker would have said, boy, you can't do that. We're gonna get you if you do that, motherfucker. Come on. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of people don't do that, so they get played, punk, torpedoed, and told what to do, and go give me some food. See, it's a mental thing. It's a lot of physical in there, but it's a lot of mental You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of mind games going on. Uh, Even this conversation is a mind game. Because if our folks wasn't doing that or programming like that, just because somebody else is, shit, they ain't got to do with us. But wait, it look bad because y'all be over there. Shit, I ain't seen none of them. I did, like, you know what I'm saying? But they out here in the streets too. That's why I say if they out here in the streets, niggas ain't trying to do nothing and do nothing in the streets to do they free to lose their freedom. Why would you go in jail and be already there having to do time and then do some shit to lose your freedom for longer? Or possibly you fucking around and y'all put the 3-on-1 and do something to somebody and even fall and died, and that's you're done. You're done. Yo, 2-3 years, whatever, went to nigga damn near forever. You feel me? So yeah, you gotta be smart, man, because me motherfuckers are tricky out of it. They're tricky real quick. It's tricky Mickey out here, babe. And a mouth can say anything, but the majority of people, that's why you hear a lot of people going against that or like, well, that's not our politics. Or, yeah, I was 50-50 shit. I'm going home. And niggas still not play with me. Still knew better. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, man, like up, subscribe, man, like up, comment. What y'all got going on for this weekend, man? What's your Friday looking like? Your weekend? Uh, I went hiking and hurt my foot and shit. So hopefully I'll be better by tomorrow or something, so I can get me some little activities on this weekend. But what's going on out there in the world? Cause that's what it's about. Staying with your family, and not getting tricked, not getting played out of simple minded motherfuckers that ain't even their IQ ain't even there. You feel me? So gotta be on some thinking because it's all mental anyway. Majority of it, and when it comes to the physical, even some of that's mental. So. Y'all like up, man. Get up in here, man. Let me know what y'all think about the 50-50 yard. If you have participated. I noticed a lot of people was really that come through and holler. Uh, some of them, most of them have not dealt with that. So they just be listening, you know what I'm saying, and getting some game maybe if they had to do it or what they would do, you know what I'm saying? Like up, y'all. Fuck with your boy, man. You know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Gonna get to it though. Yeah, man. Don't make the situation worse. So, if you had a chance to, now some people, if you did a crime that's, something major or that carry a lot of time, you ain't gonna have that choice anyway. You going to the big boy shit. You know what I'm saying? You going to the where them niggas really politicking, tripping about everything. But it's more structured, so sometimes that's even better. You know what I'm saying? Because the lower yards is kind of relaxing. It can go down and it get crazy because we all out, especially dorm living and shit. Like it can go left. You feel me? So it's even better on that sometimes. But I'm saying me going to fire camp. I've been doing time since juvenile, and that was the best decision I made. It was an adventure. I ate good, got to lift weights and get buff and shit. Walk best was in my best shape in my life. You feel me? All that walking. I was up north too, and they got them big ass mountains up north. So we was walking, boy. And some mountains we was up there sleeping on the mountain, boy. The stars looked like you could touch them. It was way better than being in the yard and having to deal with the politics. So if that's 50-50, which I'm hearing now, shit, ain't I'm 50-50 every time if I get the opportunity to. Uh, Cause you're gonna deal with who you want to deal with anyway. You know what I'm talking about? And shit, 50-50, all the yards in California is turning PC. So it's like the game is over. You know what I mean? How you gonna have an argument about that's bad yard and all of California, most of the yards is turned over. There'd be 2-3 yards here that's good, main line supposedly. And it's been a while since I've been, so this is just what I hear. But even back in 2007, 8, 9, 11, 10, they was working on changing that. You know what I'm saying? Especially people like, the Hispanics, the South Side, whatever. They they was catching hell. They was tired of having to get busy. You know what I'm saying? Off top, they said shit. So a lot of them turned. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them was like, well, I'd rather do. Man, I even had them say, man, I'd rather be a brother. Y'all don't even tripping like that. These motherfuckers be tripping. You got they was miserable. So that's why all the yards is PC damn near. So 50-50 is like still ain't PC. But I mean, I guess it's the same. But you just got half motherfuckers that's supposedly solid or don't have no bullshit on their, on their arrest or on their thing, and some do. Um, but when the whole motherfucking rest of the prisons is turning PC, it's over. So I wouldn't dare be tripping on my homie like, you went to fire camp, you ain't go to the level 4 in Lancaster or go to level 4 and thug it out at High Desert. Uh, yeah, nah, I just go, oh my guy. And some people, that's who make the rules. The people that don't have a choice, because you trying to tell me, nigga, you got a choice to go, another foe, you got to keep the thing on you. Niggas can't even catch no head up fades, none of that. And they really tripping, and you ain't getting no extra, like, you doing time. You ain't getting no good benefits. I mean, all this shit's garbage. But at least give me a little freedom. Let me get a little bit more your time. Let me get a nigga. What they got ice over there? They got oh, you got a microwave. You ain't gotta just heat your shit up. It just them people would have made the same decision, but some of them didn't have that option because they crime was already had their points up there. You feel me? But don't make me, nigga. I'm just coming over here off some bullshit, little burglary or something, robbery, and you think I'm supposed to come over there with the killer because you nigga said so. Nigga, I'm taking them out like at a fire camp. Nigga, about to eat steak. Nigga, you have people come sneaks. We got drink. Like, it was just way better. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you ain't got to go lock it up no time. You feel me? You open the door, come out the door, you working. The food, they feeding you. Like, it's just better play. Like, I would never tell nobody, nigga, don't do that. You can't do that because we don't like it. Because it might be somebody over there that's do some bullshit. Now, they doing bullshit everywhere. And it wasn't PC. And the motherfucker didn't go there because reception or mainline somewhere else, they got on you. That changed it. That changed it when they whooping on you and making you can't go and you got to get off this yard and that yard. Okay, now that's it's probably a problem. But if you just this is where you tell your counselor I want to do this and they say okay your points ain't that high you can go there and you go. Shit, I wish a motherfucker would. I wish a motherfucker that would have told me, oh, you can't do that. Like, what you mean? No, they got pool tables and weights, and nigga, you don't want to go there too. They got weights. I like to work out. Oh, the basketball, you know what I'm saying? They got a gym at this one, nigga. Inside basketball gym, nigga would have said, nigga, you can't do that, or you no good. If nigga, I'd have took off, nigga. That'd have been the only way I wouldn't have been able to do it. Come taking off on your dumb ass. You got me fucked up. I'm finna do the easiest, nigga. This shit's terrible. I'm taking the best route I can. Uh, and that's what it is. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, do all the stuff. It's just, man. I might be back through later. You feel me? Talk about something different. Talk about something else. What's been going on the YouTube streets though? What y'all been keen in on and saying that's uh probably a good subject? Holla at me. I'll holla back. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's all mental, man. Them motherfuckers get to tricking people and playing people out they freedom, out they can't even use your own mind. Motherfuckers be so weak and be like, well, if you don't, we gon' motherfucker, I'm from the state to show me. I don't believe, and luckily it just didn't go how it could have went for me because I ain't had too many problems. I don't have all these super bad stories and I ain't see, I seen some shit happen though. Penitentiary, it go down like this anytime. But yeah, I think that would be the right decision if you had that choice. Now the people that's calling them shots and stuff that don't have that choice, then you just have to be mad or y'all have to bring that. Y'all have to bring it because nah, I ain't finna sit in there and you can't come out but shit every other day. And be in there for 24, 23 hours and eat peas and little scraps and can't eat there by people if they ain't got money. I'm in there then you guys put shit in your thing and try to do nigga on that fire camp chilling. Like who how you upset? I don't know. But yeah, I think it's also different strokes for different folks, but it's also different rules on certain things, man. If you like it or not. Hey, man, what's up? What's up? What's going on? Yeah, Michael Jordan was the best, man. I think LeBron passed it up there as an all-around player, but yeah, Jordan, so he good boy, go crazy. He go crazy from Romania. Oh, way out there, huh? Appreciate you. That's what's up. That's what's up. Uh, yeah, that 50-50 thing, man, it don't make sense. Um, because there's a lot of people that that win PC too. They got PC games. Uh it's more PC than mainline. You know what I'm saying? And the reason is because a lot of people got tired of getting manipulated and tricked out their freedom. So you want me? I got home in 2 weeks. You want me to go do that? You want me to go? Yeah, man, don't get caught, nigga. I gotta go home because and that's one thing I like about the brothers because we wasn't putting niggas on dummy missions like that. Like, oh, okay, nah, you nigga, you go handle that. Bro, about to go home in a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I like basketball, big basketball fan, and I like football. I like to watch track and field too when they've got the females. But basketball, football, probably the sports that that I watch. That I'm really well, basketball for sure. I love basketball, but football, my Cowboys come on or something, I fuck with it. I fuck with it, yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, it's rules to everything. It's politics to everything. But if you're able to get made a fool and be manipulated, people will work. You know what I mean? Especially in there, nigga, the weak. They feast on the weak. So you gotta also understand that too. Y'all make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, all the stuff. Is my boy. Uh, he said, "Tell me about Tupac. You know about Tupac. You tell me about Tupac." He asked about Jordan Tupac, huh? Legend. Good rapper. Good rapper, man. Good actor. Very smart guy. Very smart guy. Uh, I still like Biggie more though. Biggie with I used to Biggie rapping boy, but Tupac had deep raps too. But Biggie was a storyteller. But yeah, man. Very very good rapper. Very smart man, especially for a young man. He did his stuff. Um, yeah, it's a manipulation, and if you stupid and you dumb, just with all the gang shit, all the certain politics shit, man, you will get used. You will get used if you can't get used. I'm from Los Angeles, California, uh, but I right now in AZ. You said what? What? Don't get smacked. uh, y'all from Los Angeles? Nah, he's funny, dude. Oh, she was a bitch. You always have it when you're young. That's funny. I was in high school. End up be having kids with her or whatever, but oh yeah, she put me in prison for talking about burglarizing the house and I lived here. Yeah, terrible, terrible woman. She was a cool girl, but when she got into a woman, oh, that bitch was something else. She wasn't shit. Uh, very manipulative, very played a victim. But would have never thought when she was younger. She ended up, yeah, she's smart. You always had a job, pretty good. As she got older, she turned to something else. Even turned to she had girlfriend after, well, not after me. After she got pregnant by another older. She had got her older fat dude. Had a little money. She thought that was the play. And went through terror. Yeah, she fucked. Yeah, she went crazy. She got on drugs, started licking vagina. Whew, this is a whole. Yeah, it was crazy, but I wish her the best. But that bitch wasn't shit. But when you're young, you don't know, and then people aren't. They change. You know what I'm saying? I was in high school with her and had puppy love. Oh yeah, it's cute. Hold hands in class and all that bullshit. But yeah, that bitch wasn't shit. She wasn't Nathaniel. That hoe wasn't shit. But she tricked me. I thought she was everything. They can trick real good, boy. But shit, yeah, when she got about before 30, about 20, well, I messed with her from she was 16 to probably like till she was like 21, some shit like that. But oh yeah, that bitch was nothing. But I didn't know. They say women, girls, mentally are mature faster too. So, but I used to have bitches then though. I was fucking on all the hoes, so it didn't matter. But it hurt me when she put me in jail, and then the bitch got pregnant while I was in jail. Was still sending me, which I shouldn't talk to her, but you know, you young, you do dumb shit. She was sending me letters and shit and pictures of my kids, and you know, acting like we was cool. And I call her one day. She like, "Who this?" I'm like, "Bitch, what you mean? You don't know who this my voice out there?" Ain't no telling what she doing. And that bitch was big pregnant when I came back, and I was only gone for 13 months, and she big pregnant. But she came and domed me up. You know what I'm saying? Gave me some tree and shit from her fat nigga. And that's why I said, "He's this bitches ain't shit." But yeah, I was in love with that hoe. That hoe wasn't nothing, man. But yeah, I'm done with that. You making me go through some trauma. Oh shit, that's funny. But I appreciate you consortium going back and forth with me, man. Cause I don't know if people really care about 50-50 in the street. So I guess it's an interesting thing to think that you know, your people can say they care about you and they feed you and they give a fuck about you, but hey, you gotta stay with us longer because you can't go over there, man, and get out sooner or get less time or go get programs that benefit you and get out and do better. You got to stay with us and just go do some dumb shit and hopefully you don't get caught. But if you get caught, then you might be staying here with us forever. So that shit, it don't make sense. But some people, politics are politics, and some motherfuckers don't got a mind of their own, and they gotta do what they told. Their followers for sure. You know what I mean? And a lot of time motherfuckers be scared. Like I ain't standing up on for shit. I just this is how I go. I can't not do that. Nah, nigga. I'm doing what makes sense to me all the time. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Salute and salute. Uh what else going on? What y'all got going on for the weekend, man? If you ain't like for sure like, man. West West, West West. Oh my nigga, what's going on with it, folks? Lump, you ain't never been to the pink, huh? I was gonna ask you about 50-50, but I think you didn't get you was smarter than that. Well, probably one of the only homies that did hit the yard. And I thought TB for sure wouldn't, but even TB hit it. Yep, yep, smart man, smart man. But yeah, I was saying that shit crazy. You niggas think you supposed to do more time. And rough time, I went to fire camp. Ain't nobody but I don't know. That wasn't our politics at the time. First dates. It wasn't really first dates. I just was with her through high school. And then that bitch wasn't shit. But I ain't know. I ain't know. Boy, we found out quick. Or nah, it took me a minute, but shit, when I found that boy, that shit was hurtful. Bitch, how could you? But yeah, people ain't the same. You know, we was kids, and she grown up to be something different. So what's going on? What's going on, Lump? How you doing, man? What you got going on for this weekend? My nigga Podgy, man. But yeah, that's it, man. That's all. That shit is it's for the birds though. Like if you don't have to go, but if you have to go, man, make sure you can. It's shit, certain shit you gotta follow by, but you know, it's mental. Can't nobody tell me everything to do, nigga. You gotta do it like this, and you know, some niggas be scared, and you know, they get tricked. They get tricked. But the main thing is respect and stand up as a man. So 50-50 or 3-4. I know niggas that went to the four that ain't never on my type of timing. So I was like, shit, anybody, I don't mean you tough because you was in the phobe or you know, some people gotta use the medications to get through it or do the drugs and all that. It's just, you know, it's not for nobody, but if you mentally not strong, oh yeah, you gonna get played. The motherfuckers is looking for the weak. They feast on the weak. My first business I used to sell as a kid. I used to sell uh watches. I used to sell watches and sometimes the fake gold chains and rings and things. That was my first business. That's really what my pops did, but I was pretty good at it too. Uh, and I used to learn speak to Spanish. Like, hey, amigo, la máquina, mucho money in the store. People, quito feria. Now they got the game though, but back when I was young, that was our shit. It's just like a lot of things that, especially in Los Angeles, are California, it is switched now. Just maybe because of population. I used to try to get on the you know the fake Rolexes, fake Nike watches and shit like that, and go to your local stores, laundry mats, car washes, and uh salesman. It was a sale. I was a salesman back in the day. Back in the day. Yes, sir. My boy way over here. Bally, where's Ramona? Ramone? That's Russia? Huh? Come look at it. It's Romania. What's that say? Ramone? Ramona? Romania. Romania. Oh. Where's that at? I don't know. It's a country. I know it's a country. Is that Russia? Or is that No, they're two different countries. Two different countries? What do you mean? Do you know which one? Yes. Okay, what country? It's like um no vacations really. Except to go see family and drive from California to Chicago. But yeah, no good vacations. I don't really have a vacation yet. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon we vacate and get it popping. It's European soldier. Oh, it's by Italy. See, you ain't know. Yes, I did. Good looking, look. Yeah, I didn't. I was in FIFA though. I'm yeah, everything in FIFA, soccer worldwide. Yeah, I didn't know about that. Southern east of the Europe. Okay. Yeah, I'm not good at that. Them what's that called? Countries. Yeah, what they call it in school? Not history. Bio. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I don't know. I just know, like, Africa had that couple places. That's it. Africa's a continent. Then. Continent. It's a country too, no? No. What is where's the country? Oh, I don't want to talk about this. I'm done, y'all. I'm done. I'm done on the set. uh, yeah, but if you gotta go, man, make the best out of that shit and don't let nobody manipulate you and be ready to get it cracking with whatever. Because motherfuckers respect violence in here, and if you are on some type of structure or you even look that way, it take a lot of you gotta be a real motherfucker. Don't care about that, but a lot of people just that look, they'd be like, shit, I'm cool. I'm cool. What are you doing out there? I ain't got no experience in the military besides my grandfather died in the Vietnam War and my uncle made it and he came back crazy shit. I don't know. I have a daughter though that's in the military. She in the Navy. Oh, okay, you saying that's what he mixed with. Okay, I get it. I get it. I thought you meant he was there. Yeah, man, but yeah, we just chilling, popping that shit. But yeah, man, I wouldn't. Yeah, the military. My daughter in the Navy, and I have family in it, but I never had a situation with it. But she said she love it. She like it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Nah. I'm in Arizona right now. AZ. Yeah. Yup. So yeah, that's 50-50 shit, man. If motherfuckers can do it and they ain't got no bad name behind him or no bad paperwork, I know our folks ain't really tripping like that. I don't care what these niggas say on the internet, or at least they wasn't. Well, on the internet, motherfuckers could say whatever. Mouth can say anything. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Nah, he reading. And my son. Unless you talking about the person that was on here. Where's the dollar at? So what else? What else? What it do? What it look like? What's going on, man? Make sure y'all do the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. But yeah, that's pretty much all your boy got to really say on that subject. What's up, Brim? What's bragging? What's the BI? Yeah, we just talk about that 50-50 shit. And I said I found out fire camp was supposedly 50-50. Well, I'd have been mad. I for sure was going there. Niggas would have had to kick me. Oh, that's sad. I have it. Make sure y'all like. Nigga big. Nah, I ain't never seen one of them. No. So what else going on? What the folks out there got bragging for the weekend? What that should do? Think I might hit the bowling or something this weekend. Yeah. I don't have one right now. I just left the warehouse and wrapping boxes and lifting and packing shit, but right now I'm gonna have to get a new one because I just relocated. Yeah, that warehouse shit. Oh, that shit was yeah, alright. Nigga ain't had a job since 2017 until then. So I mean I guess it was alright, but yeah, a lot of politics. Just like everywhere else, man. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all like, man. Go ahead, give your boy a thumbs up, man. For sure, for sure. You know what I'm talking about? Uh Appreciate we over here getting a little bit more subscribers. Numbers getting up a little bit. We're gonna keep getting it in, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Almost there to when I'm gonna start really getting into my real content, really start to get, not no fake news though and snitching and not do this buster shit they be doing for some change. Not that, but we gonna get more into to really seeing what they own and really talk, waking that shit up, wake it up, wake it up, wake your game up. You know what I'm saying? A fucking name up. Um, so yeah, we gonna be on this shit. So y'all come through, function with your boy. Little Nissan thingy, little Nissan thingy. Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. That's mandatory. That's the only shit that makes sense now. uh, to an extent. Cause shit change, people change, motherfucker, and it's just crazy. So yeah, staying out the way is beneficial for your peace. We getting older. You know what I'm saying? They get older, nigga just wanna. We used to love the drama and the hoes yelling and chunks get to fighting and acting crazy. Well, I just like peace now. They go to bed like 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Unless they go to good with it, like 11, 12. But yeah, nigga too old for the bullshit. So yeah, nigga on some drama free, just living, staying out the way and staying out that themselves, boy, because they love you, put you up in there. They get a lot of money, 50-50, level four, killer, whatever the fuck you want to be, boy. Yeah, you gonna pay these motherfuckers, and they ain't gonna give you shit. they gonna be they go treat you bad. Uh, okay, yeah, I'll give you a little of that before I go. I'm gonna probably check out. But I appreciate you fucking with it. So I'm gonna come. Let me let you talk to you for a minute. Grandparents, they from Kansas on my mama's side. Dad side from Chicago. I don't even know too much. Shit, we don't. Besides my grandparents, I didn't even meet my grandparents. That they already passed away before I was born. But from my grandparents, they was Chicago natives in Kansas City, came to California. Um, my dad's dad, he never met him. He died in the Vietnam War. Then my grandfather, on my mom's side, he used to fix planes. He's a mechanic for the airport. Then my grandma she was a stay at home. You know, my other grandma, she was worked in the medical field, California, Pomona, San Bernardino. She moved to Arizona where I'm at now. But yeah, I don't really know. Ain't too much history, man. I don't know. We all spread it away, and we was close at one point. Then the grandparents passed, and motherfuckers don't even call each other no more. I don't know. But yeah, ain't too much history, man, that I can remember. Uh, besides having a lot of cousins on both sides, especially on my side, they are humping like rabbits, babies everywhere, baby, 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 baby. uh, but yeah, I really didn't deal with them as young, kind of a little bit, but shit now, you know, everybody doing their own thing, I guess, trying to maintain and make it through this fucked up economy, and it's not a they tripping in out here in the United States, boy. They make it real hard to live right now. You gotta have a lot of bread, boy, for sure, for sure. But yeah, that's my time, man. I'm about to get up, give me a little workout in and stuff, and go do some errands. But I'll probably get on here and holler at y'all later on. Uh, see what it do. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. All right, my guy. You have a good one. Yeah, yeah.